Hey guys, it's Ruby with Unorthodox Aquatics, and I was at home getting ripped, and I kind of have this little dilemma going through my head. Not too long ago, I caught what I thought was a baby northern pike, raised it up in a 5-gallon to a 10-gallon, and now it's here with in a 55 growing out. And then I bought what was sold to me as a baby muskie fingerling. He is also in this tank. Let me just show you. Anyway, we're gonna do a little controversy talk on pike versus muskie, because I want to figure out what I have going on here. So this is the larger guy, the guy that I caught, and off a couple of fish forums and doing a little of my own research, determined to be a northern pike fingerling. And right here behind him is the one I bought, who was sold to me as a muskie. They look pretty dang similar to me. And so I just kind of, I guess, I was sitting there high and I was like, I should ask my YouTube friends, get some input. I'm going to talk a little bit about pikes, muskies, the differences between the two. And we're just going to go about it from there. So first off, pikes and muskies, native North American fish, both very vicious predators, ambush predators, and muskies are actually apex predators. They're at the top of the food chain wherever they are located. So anyway, I have, however, ruled out that these guys, neither of them are a species of pickerel. Because of there's like a lateral line on the lower abdomen that's like really characteristic of pickerel. And even though these guys, they have some under eye markings, that's typical in most native fish species fingerlings. So, you know, I can't be too hasty in determining what these guys are because they are so young. So, you know, they will change with age, species, you know, and sex, of course. You know, they will have small differences then. But anyway, pikes versus muskies. The most visible determination is obviously going to be the pattern on the body. Now, as adults, muskies tend to sport more spots or vertical stripes, and they tend to have a light background. And pikes, they have these like horizontal bars that tend to be lighter on a dark background. Muskies also can have no pattern, and this is characterized as a clear pattern or a clear muskie, what have you. So we'd say that these guys, I just turned on the light when I got here. This guy's a little lighter than he typically is, but I would say they seem to exhibit darker, maybe more vertical barring and stripage on light background. So, that leans more toward the muskie for both of these guys, because the little guy looked a lot darker and he kind of had a brownish orange tint when I first got him, but he is really starting to change to look a lot like how this guy is. So anyway, what else? Another difference between these guys is under their mouths, on the underside of their jaw, they have submandibular pores. And muskies, they have more. They've got about 6 to 9 pairs on each side. And the pike has 5 or less. But guess what? Hybrids like the tiger muskie, which is a hybrid between a muskie and a pike, which is a whole nother thing we might be dealing with here. Those guys can have anything in between, like 4 to 8 pairs, you know, so it's like, come on, what are we really dealing with here? As far as these guys go, I try. You know, it's so hard. I don't want to come in and grab these guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just spook and kind of freak out rather easily, so, and they're still rather small, so determining how many pores they have, though I've tried, it's kind of been somewhat difficult. So, but as they get a little bigger, I'm getting a little more brave to handle them, be a little more rough with them. I've been being pretty gentle with these guys. So, and this guy, you know, like, I don't think I could. He's like, no, you're not gonna do it. See ya. See, so I get worried because they spook, so I don't want to handle them and traumatize them, you know, but those submandibular, in addition to features on the face, the scaling can also differ between pikes and muskies. On muskies, the upper cheek and operculum is covered with scales or semi-covered, whereas in a pike, most of the cheek and facial area and operculum will be scaled. And that's another thing with this size that it's just hard to tell. I'm looking for experiences in the comments, guys. You know, your opinions, things you've seen while keeping or fishing for pike and muskie. You know, because it's not like it's super crucial for me to know, but I just want to pinpoint what these guys are. So let's talk about the tips of the tails. Pikes have more rounded tail tips, and muskies tend to be more pointy. Now, these guys, let's see, his fins have always kind of, the tips have been a little tattered because no one else, none of the bullheads or anything has anything weird or fin roddy, and this guy here, his tail looks rounded and pointy to me. See, I couldn't even say. So, I'm not exactly positive. And guess what? You'd never guess, but the tiger muskie is somewhere in between. Yay. Yes, I do have some bullheads hanging out in here too. They like to hang out in the dark. They don't like when the light is on. I usually don't have the light on for these guys, but so I'm dosing this tank with Paragard because I have these native grasses and things like that that I planted, and I did a peroxide dip on them, and I just want to be sure that there's nothing weird in the tank, so I'm doing a dose with Paragard because I got scared that there might have, like, ick might have gotten in the tank or something. So, anyway, guys, let me know what you think. So, guys, that's pretty much it on my little cry for help, reach out to you guys. I want you guys' opinions and input on what you guys think I might have here. So, tell me stories or things you know, facts, if you raise these guys or keep them. You know, I'd really love to hear what you guys have to say. So, just chilling in my fish room. Things are coming together slowly but surely. I still have just crap all over the place. I don't have anything in this tank right now. I am picking up on Saturday a 50-gallon fatty in a stand that's going to go right there. I have yet to plant these tanks. I have a bunch of plants sitting here in a bucket. So yeah, just hanging out. Duh, I almost forgot. I was gonna maybe see if they would eat something for us here. Oops, I don't want that platy in there. Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh, you got one though. Sweet. That's the big guy. He's kind of a dummy. Oh, the little guy's got one. Awesome. They're probably like, yay, light. So when I'm not here, I don't keep the lights on, and I'm still doing a lot of cleaning and packing the rest of my stuff at my other place. So anyway, yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for subscribing. This is Ruby with Unorthodox Aquatics. Stay tuned. Things are still crazy. I'm still kind of living in both places at once, but I have most of my stuff here. So I'm gonna get this 50-gallon in here and gonna do something really exciting there. Got a nice little project slash experiment in the making. So we'll see. Thanks again for tuning in, and we will catch you next time. Bye.